students, now we'll be studying quadratic equation. Okay, let us study what a quadratic equation is. Let us solve no. Okay, are those equation which has a single variable and the variable has a degree too. See, its standard form is written as ax square plus bx plus c. X is a variable, a, b and c are real numbers. Okay, what is the degree of the variable? The highest degree, you must see the highest degree of the variable is 2. Okay, this is a quadratic equation. And a must not be equals to 0. Suppose if you have a to be 0, so this becomes 0 into x square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Suppose if a is 0, then what happens? So this no longer, so x square into 0 is 0, so this no longer becomes a quadratic equation, this becomes a linear equation. Okay, so a must not be equals to 0 and the degree of the variable must be 2. Those are quadratic equation. Its standard way, it's written as ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Okay, problems can be solved by either factorization or by using the formula, Sridhar Acharya formula. Okay, let this be a general equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Then the value of the x can be found by x is equals to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. See, I'll be teaching you this, I'll be deriving this form, okay, later on. What you must know one thing, see the degree of the variable, see the number of degree you have in a variable. Suppose the degree of a variable is 1, you'll have 1 answers. Suppose the degree of the variable is 2, you'll have 2 answers. Okay, if the variable degree of the variable is 3, you'll have 3 answers. You must remember this. The highest degree of the variable, the same number of answers you'd get. So now in quadratic equations, how many solutions would you get? See, the highest degree is 2, so there will be 2 solutions. Okay, now, okay, roots, what are roots? Roots are the solution of a given equations. Okay, roots and solutions are the same thing. Hello students, now the question, exercise 5c, question number 1, x square minus 10x minus 24 is equals to 0. It says to use factorization method and then find the value of x or a variable. Okay, now we need to multiply this and this term. See, you've got 1 here, so this becomes 24. You need to break this 24 such that it becomes 10, either by addition or subtraction. Okay, let me first take the LCM of 24. 2 12s are 24, 2 6 are 12, 2 3s are 6, 3 1s are 3. So this becomes 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 12 minus 2, 12 minus 2 becomes 10. This is possible. 3 2s are 6. Okay, minus 6 minus 4. This becomes minus 10. Sorry, minus 12 plus 2. This becomes minus 10. Or you can take minus 6 minus 4 is equals to minus 10. Okay, let us see. Whatever satisfies the equation, so we'll take that. So, LAV solutions. Okay, x square minus 10x minus 24 is equals to 0. X square, let us take this first. Minus 12x, okay, plus 2x minus 24 is equals to 0. See, broken this, 10 into minus 12 plus 2. This becomes 10 again, same thing. Okay, I've used middle term break. I've broke this in middle term. Now, I'll take common. X is common here. X minus 12 plus 2 is common. X minus 12 is equals to 0. So, you've got x plus 2 or x minus 12 is equals to 0. So, whenever you have these kind of problem, either x plus 2 is equals to 0 or x becomes minus 2, or x minus 12 is equals to 0 or x is equals to 12. See, I told you, we've got the degree of a variable is 2, so you'll have 2 answers. So x is equals to minus 2 or x is equals to 12. Now, okay, let us compare this. These are the solutions, or you can say these are the roots of this equation. Okay, this satisfies this equation. Now let us compare this with the standard equation. Our standard equation says ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Now see, what do you have? X square minus 10x minus 24 is equals to 0. Now when I put minus 2 in place of x, the left hand side will be equal to right hand side. See, let us put minus 2, x is equals to minus 2 in this equation. This becomes minus 2 square minus 10 into minus 2 minus 24. This becomes 4, minus 2 square is plus, minus into minus is plus, plus 20 minus 24. This becomes 24 minus 24. This is equals to 0, which is equals to right hand side. You see, this is what happens when you put the solution to this equation. The value of x is minus 2 and x is equals to 12. Now I'll be deriving Sridhar Acharya's formula or that thing. Let us take ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0 to be a general equation. Okay, let's take to be the equation. Now what will I do is I'll multiply all terms by 4a. Terms by 4a. This becomes 4a this becomes, opening the bracket, this becomes 4a square x square plus 4abx plus 4ac is equals to 0. Now what will I do is I'll bring this in a plus b whole squares form. So I'll write this 2ax a square plus 2, a means 2ax, 2ax, okay, b means b, see I've got 2 2s are 4, a, b, x, I've just broke this, okay, and now what is b? B is b here, so I've added b square from my pocket. I'll subtract this, okay, I've taken this, I've added this, so I'm subtracting this. Now 4ac remains as it is equals to 0. Let's see, why did I add this? Why did I broke up this? Why did I add b square? Why did I write b square here minus b? Because I wanted to bring this in a plus b whole squares form. So now this, see, this is a square plus 2ab plus b square. This is in the form of a plus b whole square. So a here is 2a plus x plus b whole square minus b square plus 4ac is equals to 0. Now I'll take this both into right hand side. This becomes 2ax plus b whole square is equals to, this becomes positive b square, this goes this side, becomes negative minus 4ac. Okay, now what happens is I'll take this here. This becomes 2ax plus b is equals to under root of b square minus 4ac. This becomes plus minus. See, the square here becomes under root here when it goes to the right hand side. Now I'll take b there. This becomes 2ax is equals to plus b becomes minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac. Now I'll keep x here and rest of the term to right hand side. Minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. This is the formula. This is Sridhar Acharya's formula. Okay, you just need to remember this. You can find the value of the variable by using this formula as well. You can either use factorization or you can use this. Okay, this was the formula. Now this b square minus 4ac is called the discriminant. And the nature of the root. See, you got the answer for x. You got the value of x to be a certain thing. Whenever the degree of the variable is 2, you'll get two answers. You'll get two roots or two solutions. Roots and solutions are the same. You get two solutions. So what are the nature of these roots can be determined by this b square minus 4ac. Okay, whenever you have b square minus 4ac is equals to 0, then the nature of roots are real and equal. Whenever you have b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, roots are real and unequal. Whenever you have b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then this becomes unreal or imaginary. Okay, now you must remember this. This is what I have to teach next time, or in the next video I'll be doing the numericals. Thank you.